Thoughts from a Drunken Insomniac. From Slowly in Your Sweetest Hour, a collection of poetry by Eddie Generazio. I guess the hardest part is that you've escaped me and realizing all the other people that you can be. But I'm just stuck here to fester in my own identity. The Mess to Bloom. A budding alcoholic, born of desperate attempts of recollection, scattered attempts at relating to the young, fantasized, romanticized. There is no place for solace but that space adjacent to reality, where reality is a sincere dream, and time just goes and goes. The world is just a waiting game for an old lover to find somebody new, for the other shoe to drop. All of this passes and will never stop. A relentless recognition that self-destruction passes faster than you'd thought. What is the world without thought but a meander through that adjacent space? I'm not the only one wasted on a Tuesday night, cold and shivering in the night with a cigarette clutched tight, as if a nicotine alcohol high is the only hope in sight, the only hope tonight. Replaying the same song for hours, hoping to conjure a new memory so to forget ours. And all of this insecurity that boils within my shivering flesh. I fall out after an hour, sinking into new obsessions and regret, the two words becoming synonymous with the passing of time. Just trying to forget that this reality is mine, adjacent to a dream that this heartbreak does delay, becoming more useless, more groggy and hopeless by the passing of each miserable day. As I wrote this, something passed, perhaps a condom-coded entry into the subject of those stumbling verses. Fuck. Stop. The music of the mall. In an empty shopping mall after hours, folding clothes with hangers sliding across metal fixtures with a screech, the music seeps through the gridded gate from the empty hallways. It has traveled across the mall and arrives muddled in echoes in the very pockets of my ears. Were there ever a death march so solemn as this, tears would quench the earth of its barren neglect. There is an outmost hatred for the customer that resonates in these hours, the ones who orders around, those who won't use manners at all, and seem to forget the retail hell is just that, an inferno where aspirations burn slowly into dust. But without the noise of the customer, the music seeps through the griddled holes of the gates which block the entrance of the store, filling us with a tired-eyed regret of another day gone past, trying to desperately correct the mess they've made, browsing and browsing through aisles of metal fixtures, overturning piles of clothes distinctly folded and placed according to floor plan, and unhinging the t-shirts which hang lifeless in a line. The whistle of Manassas. The whistle of the train in a one-horse town seeped into the soil of my mind on a foggy morning and laid fertile my brain, prepared for the classic torment of this dreaded one-horse town. It had been condensing above for the years I'd spent as a passenger of this town, prepared to rain down despair. I'd ridden its course, sometimes picking the melted pennies from its tracks into the tired-eyed fog that cast its haze upon this god-forsaken town and into the cracks of my hopeless face. The whistle may be a haunting kind, a somber wail from across this town, a pallid land of dust and trash, of old cigarette butts, condoms, and the dried remains of countless birds who could have escaped but hadn't the thought. Flowers will never blossom in this land of ours. They will surely sprout with hope, but soon be dusted over by the filth of this place, to the relentless rolling racket of the boxcars and the somber drone of that railroad whistle that encroaches, its aggressive rumble blaring that roaring whistle throughout the air. The legend of the Manassas Railroad. Once a girl died on the tracks beside my home. She was wandering home, probably fucked up on a foggy night. She didn't understand that the oncoming light was truly oncoming, and it barreled on past, exploding that wandering girl into the bits of human and gravel which I often drive across on my way to work.